Hey, Dobby. Stream is so fucking quiet. Wondering why for 2 minutes? While your headset didn't work? Do I need to turn up the music in like OBS? Or are you watching through the YouTube thing? In which case, yeah, there is no music. Sorry. I can fix that in just a moment. Unless you prefer no music. No music is fine? Okay. Maple music's bleh. Some of it's really, really good though, in my opinion. But listening to it on loop for so many hours is the reason it's muted forever. No, I just figured having music on the what you call it, music on the YouTube stream, they're not being on the music. I can't speak. Music not being on the YouTube stream could be good because then it just gives people the opportunity to listen to their own stuff. Always played Guard Rider with the original BGM. I can't do that. I don't know why. Listening to the same BGM over and over for so long, it actually drives me insane. And we already know how insane I am for playing this game. Heart rate erase longer than 2 minutes. Usually about 4 loops. That is true. For Maple, it was the same background on loop for like 7 hours straight. Maple's not good for my health. My health is already not good. This is the only thing that makes it manageable at times. Why not turn on Cartrider BGM? I could. I'd have to download it though. Some guy on YouTube? Yeah, but they're all extended stuff. They're really good extensions. Unless you've got the non-extended version. Just press next when you're sick of it. Yeah, but then I don't listen to the stuff that goes to YouTube. I set the YouTube audio to a speaker output that isn't plugged in, so it just goes into the abyss. And then I have OBS capture that output. You don't even have to bother. Yeah. 15 minutes each song forever. Yeah, I can do that. I'd still have to download it because it's easy. It would be easiest and less resource intensive if I ran it through VLC and just sent VLC to a different audio output. That's usually what I do when I have something like that to play. Since I use Firefox to watch other things while I'm streaming, like right now I'm watching a stream while I stream. I'm watching a Maple Story stream while I stream. I'm just the perfect picture of health today. But I also watch like my movies and stuff in Firefox because it's not captured. They're all 720p. They shouldn't bog for performance too much. The worst part is the what you call it. It's the web page changing that bogs shit down. At least on my PC. But I can just download the files as a what is it, M4A or whatever the fuck. And I'll just load them in VLC as a playlist. YouTube videos are M4A. Yeah, I know. I still have the program that lets me download them. I'll just have to go through like the playlist and download the M4As and then throw them in VLC. Got you on some ad revenue. Look at you. Appreciate it, Carnage. Yeah, 45%. That means tomorrow this will be 260. And done. I need to make myself this drink really quick. I've been putting it on hold. Give me a sec. Give me a second. I'll still be here. I have a cup full of ice and no liquid in it, and I've been meaning to flavor this bottle of water I refilled with this orange flavoring, and I've just been postponing it. And now I've got someone messaging me, and I know exactly who it is. There goes that piece of plastic flying through my bedroom. Now my floor's got microplastic. Microplastic. All right. Bottle of water open. What is this? This is Orange Blast Drink Enhancer. Maybe it'll make me feel better. The most artificial shit ever. But it's got vitamins in it. Like an energy drink. 10% microplastics anyway, who cares? True. Alright, we saved the bottle so I can refill it. Oh, it smells amazing. Hold on, let me stir this. I don't have to stir it, but I stir it so the ice melts and it cools down the liquid faster. I'm fucking weird. Alright. Running ads to buy a new bottle. I just refill it. The house is on a what you call it. All of the water in the house is filtered. Like heavily filtered. I just refill the same bottle of water when I remember to. The flavoring's kind of pricey though. Like almost $4 for how many serving? 30. Mio's. It is. It's fucking Walmart brand Mio's. Because Mio's is like fucking like $6 for 20 servings or some shit like that. I just use the fucking great value because it's insanely cheaper. And honestly, it tastes really good either way. Gotta look for the deals, of course. So the thing is I really like the orange. I'm usually very against fruity drinks, which is weird because I love fruit. But I don't know. Something about this orange mix. It kind of tastes like tang. Like a more non-artificial tang, even though it is artificial as fuck. Do I actually love fruit or artificial fruit flavor? I genuinely like fruits. Like I like eating my grapes. I like eating apples and fresh pineapple. I'm not a huge fan of fresh oranges personally. Um, I like my mangoes, my kiwis. I haven't really tried guavas before, but they're in the grocery store all the time and they smell amazing. So I might one day try some guava. But no, I do really enjoy fruit. Got like 300, 400 milligram energy drinks for like 150 each. You mean like fluid ounces, milliliters, or like caffeine content? 400 milligrams. I don't know. It's not like it's something I really talk about, but I do very much enjoy fruits and vegetables more so than a majority of things. Not everything. Is this stuff caffeinated? I know there's some of these flavors that are caffeinated. No, it's uncaffeinated. That's nice. Maybe that's why I enjoy them so much. 16 ounce sugar free all day, cases on cases? Hell yeah. I prefer my full sugar basic ass monsters. 100 milligrams caffeine per can? That's fucking crazy. Tastes like Red Bull? Damn. I don't like Red Bull. Got your package? Nice. You know, that's probably why I like this orange shit so much, though. Because a lot of the energy you get from energy drinks are from the heavy fucking vitamins in them. Specifically your vitamin Bs. And like the other shit they throw in it, like the taurine and whatnot. But considering this has vitamins in it, probably what makes me feel a little more up there. It's all B12. Taurine is preservative. Okay. Well, I mean, it sure ain't a fucking can of Monster with 200% of your 200 or is it 300 or 600%? Let me grab a Monster can out of my trash. It's 500% of your daily B12 in a Monster. But this little mix has also got your 3, 6, and 12 in it. Which is probably why it doesn't fucking like energize me, but honestly I feel better. Sounds balanced, yeah. Very balanced. Monster is overpriced. Eh. I'd say it's not that bad. It's gotten worse because prices have gone up on everything in general. Which isn't too terribly bad. Wouldn't be surprised if it's cheaper than water. No, it's not. Monsters, if you buy monsters in bulk, and the biggest bulk you can buy without buying like a pallet is 24. A gallon is like almost it's more than 2 liters. I know that much. I'm trying to remember the milliliters in a gallon. Less than 4? Okay. Either way, 24 monsters right now is like $36, $38. Which ends up comes up to like a $1.57 a can. Things make you tired. I'm super tired all the time. Double the caffeine. Yeah, I mean, I don't really do the full caffeine. You like fruit? Why not drink normal fruit juice? Because it's like expensive. And I like carbonation. Primarily, the reason I drink sodas and things like that is I prefer the carbonation. But not like, how much is it? A liter? Is it a liter? Carbonated carbon carbonizer. There you go. I'm saving home for huge sale. It's insane. Also sugar free. We're not with 2 cards, couple hundred. Yeah. I'll need to do the same eventually. The problem is when I have them on hand, I just kind of chug them, which isn't good. Because it's usually like the days I feel like shit and don't want to do anything and just want to lay in bed. I just drink a monster. They died. I'll just drink a monster and be like, I immediately feel better. I don't it fucking placebo, whatever the fuck it is. Something about drinking it is just it helps me mentally quite a bit. But there's days it gets really bad and I'll just like down 3 of them, which is not good. Sounds like an addict. Yeah. Buy sugar-free soda to save overtime on energy drinks. Makes sense. Get your ice lightning going. Need to learn the buttons. Um, I still don't really know my buttons, to be honest with you. I just I hit buttons. My bossing ability is still dog shit because I don't really boss right now. There's definitely like rotations in ice lightning skills that I haven't fully grasped yet. Coffee's actually so troll to buy. I get my coffee for free, but I'm not a big coffee drinker. I only like drinking a cup or so a week. I'm not gonna get any. I don't think I'm gonna get any of these frags before the 15th. Unfortunate. Roll some dice and drink some of this liquid before I forget. We get 3 is good. 4 is okay. A 5 would have been ideal. Okay. Hmm. We do the 3, the 6, and then the 4 for more. It's not much more, but it's more, and I get a cube. So we go 3, get 600. And then we go 6 and take the sack 150 instead of the 400. And then we take... Oh, I did it wrong. Oh, well, it's whatever. Either way, I was kind of screwed on points this roll. I was getting to 100. What the fuck is this thing? Why is there a clock on it? Okay. So we've got a potion. Do I want to use this on something right now? I will use this on something right now. I guess I'll use it on a 210. Who do I use it on? I'll use it on the bishop. Someone's cooking and it smells really good. All right, here we go. 10 levels. What's the odds of getting 10? 0. All right, 7 levels. Ideally. Well, ideally 9. Oh, they stole our luck. Yeah, 6. Okay, what am I doing? Dailies have reset. I think I've done my check-ins. Yeah, my check-ins are done for the week. This is already done for the week. Now it's just chill and do a little bit of grinding. All right, I'm pulling up my movie. Drink water. Thank you. Got flavored water. Oh, so I learned something. I learned just how much, how many maple points I have to spend to buy items outside of the world that I'm in. It's not fun. I was gonna buy a I was gonna say fuck it and buy a Meister ring yesterday off stream. Not a terrible idea. It would have been an upgrade either way I did it. But even though the ring was 1.8 bill, the way the auction house Maple Point system works in Korea is 10% of the item's sell value is converted into a Maple Points price. And the conversion came out to 5,600 Maple Points, which would have costed me another 200 mil. That's crazy. I get it. That's crazy. Especia. Give me something more than rare. Bastard. That's just mean. Mhm. 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 Finally got Vac Pet. They handed him out for free. I get a free Vac Pet this month, another free Vac Pet next month, and then another one a month later. And then after 60 weeks, I get them forever. I picked like the best time ever to start playing KMS. It's kind of crazy. Hey, what's up, Dave? 7 Days Street. Enjoy the lurk. Find my mouse. There it is. Any ads yet? I have no idea. I don't keep tabs of when they play. It's probably ran through some because I have it running automatically every half hour, I think. Yo, appreciate the reminders. I do need to stand, so that's a good one. Give me just 1 second. God. An FBI open up sound alert. I forgot I even had sound alerts. I mean, I don't mind personally, but will it get used? That's the question. 1 point no cooldown. That's crazy. You know what would actually be some really good soundboard sounds to put? Is the like Star Force destroy and fail noises. So whenever I get into actually Star Forcing shit, sorry for spamming them. Streamers always up the price to like 5K. I wonder why. I actually forgot that I had sound alerts stuff at all. Gay ads? I'll never understand that. What? That sounds like a horrible addiction. I'm glad I'm not super addicted to maple right now. We logged in like twice in the past week or two. I do my dailies, and that's it. Like I don't really feel obligated to grind right now, except for on weekly reset when my Lucid stuff resets. So like Wednesday mornings are the only day I really sit down and do like uh 3 4 hours of grinding. Like it's only been 49 minutes of me doing this, and I'm not that I'm like bored of doing it. I just kind of want to do something else. I look forward to the Lucid grind because it's actually like enjoyable. What's a Lucid do? Lucid is basically a 25,000 kill VIP booster. So it's just a bunch of experience. You also get to use all of her normal attacks from boss, so you get to use the lasers and the little half moon stuff to kill things. You also get to summon her golems, so it's basically equivalent to Soul Janice at like level 20, level 30. Actually, it's level 30 because it has 2 minute spawn duration. She has a skill that you just stand in the center and hit a button, and it vacs the entire map of items to you every 90 seconds. And then to resummon the golems, you just hit the skill, and she flies around the map and resummons all of them for you, and then drops you back off where you're at. It's it's actually like crazy casual grinding. It adds we. Is IL6 job any fun? I enjoy it. It's pretty laid back. Latest UMS Pass had some skill changes. Wondering how the class is right now. In terms of bossing, it got a lot better, but in terms of just like its typical clear for clearing maps, it's basically the same. I haven't played Ice Lightning on GMS with 0 attack speed, or I guess stage 10 attack speed, since KMS only goes to 8. The FD change with Infinity a buff or a nerf? I honestly am not too sure, but the FD change, or not the FD change, the Infinity buff fits more in line with how IL bursts now. Since Ice Age is gone, you now have Frost Arc. And Frost Arc, basically, it's a... Here, let me turn my skill stuff back on. So you get this instead, and your Chain Lightning basically bounces off of it, and it pulses when you also attack, and spreads the damage outwards, but also stacks pretty good. The burst is pretty crazy. So timing the actual burst itself is different. Since it starts high and goes down. I'm still kind of learning IL myself, so I'm not 100% sure just how much of a difference it is from where it was previously. But I think it's really enjoyable. From when I played Ice Lightning a really long time ago, it feels better in bossing. Unfortunately, this character is still extremely weak, and I have not put too much time into actually learning like a proper burst rotation, since it's not something you can just hit a skill sequence and a buff sequence and just hold down a button. You only have it as a boss mule. Did not enjoy the buff management aspect. Yeah, for the most part, from what I've been doing, which isn't too terribly much, I just skills. Why'd I open that? I skill sequence the summons, the FD. I should honestly probably move this into its own sequence. Right? So probably ideally, or if I were to improve this, is to move this off here, and then do a new burst with this, and with what you call it, this and AB link as well. Because for how it is now, if you're not attacking, this isn't doing anything. So you've got to like hit your bolt barrage, then you need to hit this or this, and then bolt barrage while it's traveling, and then while they're attacking, hit your FD burst, and then do the thing. It's a little convoluted, but it's just a summoning rotation now, basically. It's not too terribly bad. But you definitely would want your... What is this? Arcana... Arcana Overload. That's what it's called. You want Arcana Overload and your AB link in its own skill sequence, just because you're going to have to activate it after casting certain things, because the duration on this isn't super long, and you have the downtime of you've got to do your skill, you've got to do Bolt Barrage, which takes, you got to double cast it so it stays still, which is great. But you want to time it so that your Bolt Barrage and everything goes off at like the same time. So it's kind of like a 3-ish, 4-button burst, rather than just throwing it all on one skill sequence. Let you summon the sequences. Yeah. Unfortunately, you can't skill sequence Thunder Sphere if you have it set to always place instead. Unfortunately. But I personally haven't found that to be much of an issue. What am I missing from all of this? Oh yeah, 4x and stuff. I honestly wish I could be more of help, but I'm still like just kind of blindly learning everything as I go. And my bossing is not the greatest. Do I buy the burn? Do I need it? I think it's better information if somebody likes to play a class and if it's OP anyways. Yeah, I will say Ice Lightning is crazy popular in KMS right now because of how strong it is. I can't really say too much because the stage 8 versus stage 10 attack speed is like crazy. The changes they made to the attack delay on like Chain Lightning and all of the skills, the class feels really good to play. But primarily, it's just a lot of people do Challenger World Ice Lightning because of Soul Janus and Frozen Sphere. Frozen Orb. Since I'm only level 1 Janus, it's not bad, but like, if I just hit the button, this is why it's just like, you just hit the key and everything dies. And then Soul Janus picks up. What the fuck is that? This is this is Frozen Orb 6. You can still cast it every 5 seconds. It's huge. It ignores platforms now and does its own movement. So it's basically like, what you do is you basically find a map early on and I hit up Thunder Sphere. So you'll see my Thunder Sphere is now hitting all 3 platforms by itself in this radius. I can do Urda Fountain. I basically only use Urda Fountain for the timing of 1 minute before I go loot over anything else, but you just Frozen Orb. Whole map's dead. Frozen orb. Like, you just stand still. Thunder Sphere clears whatever you don't, and whatever those don't clear, Soul Janus clears. Like, this is why Ice Lightning is so popular right now. Is it's just this. So every time spawn cycle goes through, you just hit Frozen Orb. Is great. Just like Rin farming with the yo-yo thing. Yeah, it basically is. I want it to be Wednesday because I want to do my Lucid grind. How are my dungeons looking? I have 15. Tomorrow, reset. How many days until Wednesday morning? Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, 3. I think I have to do one more day of dungeons. I'll wait until like Monday, or I'll wait till Tuesday and decide if I need to do more dungeons on the Lucid or not. Need to do Vellum. I have no idea how I'm going to do Lucid. And then we have the 2 bosses that are not released yet. Okay. And then, where am I at here? $50,000 out of 22,000 or 220,000. A lot to do here. It's a chair. I like that chair. So Wednesday is Lucid Grind, which is anywhere from like 3 to 4 hours. So I'll get Unique Shard. I'll probably get around to 45 on Wednesday. So some shards, some more dungeon runs. Level 40 will unlock tier 3 in the dungeons, which is better gear as well, which is good. I'm curious. I'm not going to roll this. I'm curious. It is a 30% chance to upgrade it to legendary. That's crazy. I'm never going to hit those. All right, let me check my things real quick. I honestly kind of feel like I'm done grinding for today. I know I haven't done much. I'm just really trying not to push myself and play this too much and then end up quitting, especially while the current event is free vac pet forever. So I don't want to burn out there. I'm capped on character slots. I've got 3 I need to get to 101. I've got strawberry tickets to burn through to get these to 200. I can burn one of them if I need to. I don't think I really need to, but I might just burn the Luminous just to have the burn done. Still 700 fragments left in this shop, which is huge. Can't wait for that. I'm also buying those on Wednesday. Capped out on strawberry this week. Capped out on character slots. I don't think I need anything else here. And then the event shop from here. The only thing I'm going to be using from this are these. I think maybe VIP boosters to level alts, but I don't really see a point. But I'll get 10 more of these, and I'll use them on the new 200s, which will help quite a bit there. I could technically ticket the Lara and get it beyond 260, because tomorrow Lara will be 260 on the Hyper Burn. I'm making a new Fire Poison on Challenger World in June. I'm ignoring the Fire Poison. Okay. So I should be like 5.6k Legion if I can actually get myself to level characters in the next like week or so. Today was around 18 fragments, which is not terrible. Only 34 mil in raw meso. How many wealths do I have? 6. I should probably buy a couple wealths. Go ahead and give me probably like 10 wealths for Wednesday. Save the nodes for other characters. And then sell 18 frags at 6, 7, 8. So I made 120 mil from frags today. And then go ahead and check prices here for my next purchase. Item. Int. And int. See if anybody listed shit for cheap. Unfortunate. 2.5. 18% in. Twilight Marks 15. 18 star. Unfortunately, I don't have the money to just buy it outright. I could buy this outright right now. Yeah, KMS Reboot doesn't exist. This is actually very tempting to go with a Meister ring. But this is even more tempting. But this is 21%. The only reason I wouldn't go for this, right, is this is actually huge. But I could get a pre-17 starred and go up 500k range. 500k? Yeah, 500k range. This is not just fuck. It's tough. I could buy this now and get the drop rate. The drop rate would be huge because it put me at 204% drop rate while I'm grinding. The problem is there's no 17-star scrolls in the event shops right now. So this would just be... It's an upgrade, but it's not as quick of an upgrade as just buying something like this. Because this has the Star Force and it has a flame. This is a bigger upgrade. I don't know. I can't get a 17-star scroll. That's really tough. Because the thing is yes, this is 2.5, right? However, if I were to buy it, it would be an additional 300 mil because I'd have to pay 6.4 thousand to Maple Points. And right now, Maple Points are 2.5k per 100 mil. So this is basically 3 bill for a 500k upgrade. Or, since this is in my world, a flat 2.4 right now. Either way, it's a range decrease right now. Like, even replacing this event ring, it's a range decrease just purely because it has 40 magic, or has 40, has 25 magic attack on it. I could just Monster Park buff to make up for it, but is it worth it? It would replace, actually, it would replace this. This is the ring that would be replaced. I think if I just Star Force it to like 10, it would be good. I think I'm going to take the ring. And then I just 17 star it when an event hits. Yeah, I think I will. Because that actually ends up saving me a few days of grinding, buying that ring instead. Alright, so this is replacing my slime ring. So let's spend my last 200 mil. Not that one. What's the upgrade button again? It's the hammer. Why is the transfer hammer a sword? And the hammer is the upgrade now. What? What? Imagine, I could chaos scroll this. Oh. Buy some cogs? That's crazy. That's crazy. Oh, okay. Okay. Oh. $14. Could have been worse. Where am I at? So right now I'm 8.7. 8.7. All right, so I basically didn't lose anything. Changing off the slime ring. That's good. Upgrade. Actually upgrade. That how many? That's 1, 2, 3, 4. So I need one more drop piece and then I'm capped. Which is good. Alright. Unfortunately, it is going to be a very short stream today. Honestly, it's probably going to be short streams until Wednesday so that I can start doing grinding and lucid and then bosses and then lucid bosses. Hopefully get that vellum clear. But thanks for hanging out, guys. I appreciate it. I will continue to try and be as consistent as I can. I just kind of stream when I want to. I have been feeling a little meh the past couple days, so I have been a little inconsistent. I apologize. But I'll be back tomorrow. Hope you guys have a great Sunday. If it's still Sunday for you, that is.